I never know, can never tell. Hopefully everyone's evening's going well. Episode 10, Walk and Talk Live. What's going on? Welcome. Not sure who just jumped on, but thank you for hopping on my live. Daniel with TriPoint Sense, just gonna talk about some perfume as I get my steps in, some cardio for the evening. If you're a fragrance enthusiast, perfume head, let me know what you're wearing. If you just stumbled upon my channel, how come you're here? Saw the thumbnail. You might have seen this guy peeking out. Rhinoceros from Zoologist. And a few of these. This is Magnolia from the House of Fumeretica. Picked these up in Boston. Really cool boutique. Right next to the Byredo boutique. This one is Alba de Sol. Very beautiful fragrance. And this one is Aqua. So, familiar with this house at all? It's an old perfume house. I believe it's Italian. So, they have a different style of perfumery than the French. Usually a lot, from what I found, less heavy scents, fresher, crisper stuff. But I mean, they do, I think, a little bit of everything, but that's just what it seems like. There's another house, Johnny, that's me. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever did that. And Johnny, that's me. What brings you here? How'd you find me? Drop your scent of the day in the chat if you had one. I wore Agonist Black Amber. Also did a quick unboxing of that if you want to check out my reviews. It's on there. If you're not familiar with the house, also did an unboxing in the same video of Robert Graham, which were these guys. I got some of these testers here. So, hey brother, I'm North Edward Towers. I'm North Mexican. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I'm from Texas, so technically I'm Northern Mexican too. So, that is where my family grew up. Been here 4 generations. Forever. We're Edward Towers. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever that was. Drop your scent of the day. I'm from Chihuahua. You're my neighbor. Claro que sí, güey. But yeah, let's, I guess let's kick it off. Let's sample this Magnolia. I haven't smelled it in a while. I grew up with a magnolia tree in my front yard, and it didn't start blooming for a while. Now it blooms at my mom's. It's gorgeous. Big, white, beautiful flowers. Love the smell of them. Let's see. Selwyn Keshwa. Órale, mi carnal, paisa. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Yo hablo español muy mal, pero entiendo mucho. This doesn't smell like a magnolia flower, in my opinion, so it's more, I mean, it has a little bit of magnolia, but a fresh magnolia, at least the one that I'm familiar with, does not smell like this. It smells good. De la Rifas. I don't know what Rifas is. Never heard that one. But I'm from Cape Town. Ooh, cool. I need to go. I definitely need to go to Cape Town. That sounds like a fun place. I'm gonna fix this mount real quick because it's killing me to look down. I think this will be better if I do something along these lines here. Maybe that's gonna be better. Yeah, more comfortable. Oh my God, 28 people, holy shit. What's going on? Oh, that jumped down real fast. I was not expecting that. But now y'all are in the mug. Not at the moment. There are gang wars around Cape Town, and the rich areas come after it's settled down in a few months. Oh, all over the city? That sounds wild. It's unfortunate. Sorry you have to go through that. Mackenzie Bailey, what's going on? How are you doing? Have you heard Reparations by Kirby? She is fire. I'm not sure who that is. Must be an artist that I'm unfamiliar with. But yeah, I definitely need to make my way to South Africa at some point. Gorgeous, gorgeous area. Let's check out another one by Santa Maria Novella. We've got, no, I am not Japonese. But a lot of people, I used to live in Korea. A lot of people thought that I was Korean when I lived there. They would call me Kyopo, which means roughly translated to half-breed or hybrid, mix. But I was not. And then when I would speak Korean, thanks for the thumbs up, number 3, appreciate you. They would really go off in Korean, but I speak very little Korean. Let's see, this one is Aqua from the house of Santa Maria Novella. Tomorrow is my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Will Manister. I hope it's a wonderful day and it goes smoothly. And if you wanted any birthday gifts, I hope that you get them. Ask me, small your hair. I don't know what that, smell my hair, smell your hair, smell my hair. It's not long enough to smell my own hair yet. But all y'all in the chat, what brings you here? You into fragrances, perfumes? Are you here to watch me do cardio? You like curious about why I'm doing this? You read the description at all? You want to talk about something else? Let me know in the chat. I'm mostly gonna just talk about some perfumes that I've got here and try and hopefully entertain some people on here. But maybe I won't. I don't know. Who knows? All right. So that Aqua, these are so, this one, it opened up really bright. It's drying down to a muskier scent, clean, super clean, a little bit powdery, and definitely floral. So the last one was Magnolia. It should rightfully so be a floral, right? This Aqua, see, I don't know if there's a description on it. I could read it. An element that has always been a symbol of purity and a source of life. It aroused wonder in the Medicean gardens. Aqua is a fragrance with fresh and brilliant accents, where the delicacy of the lotus flower meets the character of fear. Okay. And the Magnolia description. Let's see. Magnolia, a centuries-old evergreen plant with sugary white flowers. Magnolia grandiflora arrives in Florence in 1700. With its full and inebriating scent, it gives life to Magnolia eau de parfum. Again, I don't really think that it smelled like Magnolia, or at least fresh Magnolia to me. Maybe it's like a different Italian Magnolia, but I'm pretty sure that's the same one that I had in my yard growing up. And it wasn't the same scent, so I'll know soon enough because it'll bloom. Should be blooming here soon, I think. Maybe again in spring. Might be too late for for the fall coming up. But let's see. Last one is going to be my favorite, Aba de Sol. Although Aqua smelled really good, I can still smell it strong. Let's see. Yeah, this one was more, got on my finger. Yeah, this was much more, it's a more masculine scent and woodsy, almost smells like a 90s fragrance, but way higher quality, barbershop. So think of a classic fougere. This is like, yeah, I mean, it's a scent that you've smelled before, but much better, much higher quality than what I'm used to. It says our store begins in Florence in the year 1221. This edition is a tribute to our heritage and above all to the founding friar who started it all. Alba de Sol. Right there. Again, that was the house of Santa Maria Novella. It says founded in 1221. It's a long ass time ago. Stop smelling that pregnancy test. This is not a pregnancy test, but that's a funny joke because it does. I never thought about it. It really does. These are fragrance blotters. So Gnome, NNLM, 90s fragrance. What brand tampon is that? Smart Boy, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. But yeah, those are fragrance blotters. You're on a perfume channel, so that's what we use in order to smell and test fragrances. You don't have to smell, or you don't have to put it on the skin unless you really like it. And you typically, that's recommended in general if you're going to buy something, because that's why a lot of people get screwed over when they're buying fragrances, because you're at the sale, you're with the sales associate, you're in the store, and they come over and they're like, smell this, and they give you a card, and hey, the chat, what's good, how's it going? You like Brut? That's a classic. But yeah, so if you're ever smelling something off of paper and you like it, chances are it's going to change on your skin, and then you may not like it. So if you ever had that experience, you got to spray it on skin, walk around for like 30 minutes and figure out what it smells like on you before you buy it, especially with how expensive fragrances have gotten over the past couple of years. Can't take a chance on just paper. Chemistry is a real thing, interacts with your skin and the molecules that make the fragrance itself. So just a tip, if you guys are not into perfumes and you're just on here for entertainment, yes, I am from the USA. Where are you from? All right, we're at almost a mile. And I think I'll be wrapping up my steps here pretty soon. T-minus 7 minutes and I'll be out. Trying to close in on 12,000 for the day. That is my average. That has been my average for months now. And this is why I'm doing the lives. You're from the third world, India. Okay. Well, India, I mean, y'all have some badass food, so third world or not, that's some of my favorite cuisine. I work next door to an Indian restaurant, and goddamn, I can smell that tandoori cooking. I think they have an outdoor grill. It's such America's third world too at this point. Yeah, I'm sure in some parts I've heard that areas are pretty rough, but in general, I think Americans have it pretty good. I feel like overall we're pretty lucky. Bro, hate us, so we gonna improve. the middle class doesn't exist anymore. I mean, yeah, I mean, it has shrunk. There's evidence to suggest that for sure. But let's keep on topic of non-politically charged comments because that's not this channel. Let's talk about, there you go, our street food is really fucked up. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some videos of the street food. It's definitely, I would say, questionably sanitary in most regards. People who hasn't realized the what's this channel about? Mostly perfume, but I bet you I'll lose half of the people watching right now when I tell you why I'm doing my steps. I'm a natural bodybuilder. I'm actually prepping for my second show coming up in a few weeks. Competed in my first one this season, the end of August. So that's why I'm walking around, finishing my steps for the day. Average about 12,000, a few weeks out from competition. So getting ready. Yeah, and I love making fragrance content. Actually started making this content first, and then I've been natty bodybuilding for 16 years, but I didn't make a channel. So now I have a fitness channel, but I can't go live on that channel. So I figure why not combine both of them because I have more subscribers on this one. And occasionally I'll talk about bodybuilding if someone's interested, but most of the time it turns off quite a few of my viewers, which, I mean, I get it, but if you didn't read the description, that's not my fault. So I apologize if that's not something in your interests, but it's certainly, why I'm walking and talking about perfume. And then I'll also occasionally talk movies, food, TV, philosophy, gardening, coffee, books, things that I like. I don't know, things that y'all like. If you want to mention it in the chat. But it's not as shown by us foreign YouTubers. Well, you should put some of the real content on YouTube, man. If you're saying that the real story is not out there about India, put it out. I'm sure people would be interested to see that kind of content, see from a real perspective, an Indian's perspective in India, showing what it's like and not, just the clips, or maybe make some long form. I mean, originally that's what YouTube was intended for, was long form, and it's gotten taken over by shorts. But I watch shorts, but I go to YouTube to see long reviews about perfume or in-depth analysis or whatever. I think that's the majority of YouTube viewers, or old school viewers. That's why they go to YouTube these days. And then now I think a really good form or medium is live, because I think in the future this will be the way that a lot of people communicate, due to probably AI impersonations and things of that nature, where I see shorts now and I see reels on Instagram that are AI generated, and that, to me, that's a super turn off. Like, why do I want to watch? And first of all, reels and shorts get old, and then why do I want to watch a reel or a short that's generated by AI? It's not even, there's no substance. It's just literally just bullshit. And I think going live and having a conversation with people, whether they interact or not, for me, this is almost therapeutic at this point. I can start my day this way, get my mind going, get some cardio going, end my day this way, a little bit of stress relief. Good way to wind down. And then hit the hay, go to bed, wake up, do it all over again. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow morning as well. Today I did two. I did one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Tomorrow I'll probably just do the morning. Hopefully I can get my steps all done by the end of the day. I'm hoping so. I don't want to have to come home and finish this off. But you never know. I got two people hanging out with me. if you're willing to drop in the chat, let me, tell me something about yourself. Curious. I've been talking this whole time to myself. Hopefully entertaining y'all. Maybe not. I don't know. But I usually post these as well. So if you're one of those rare people that actually will sit through a 25-minute live of a man talking to a screen about perfume and random shit, appreciate you. Thank you. Comment and subscribe, because there's going to be a lot more of this throughout the rest of this season. I've got two for sure more shows. You count the one coming up, 3 shows and maybe 4 more that I got to get through all the way to Thanksgiving. And I'll be documenting the whole journey on my other channel, DSOL Coaching, if you want to go check it out on YouTube or Instagram. This is TriPoint Sense channel, which is perfume focused. So, yeah, I still see 2 people on here. It's amazing. I wonder who you are. Let's see. It gives me some ad web. Is it you, Mr. Edward Towers, or Will Manister? I'm not sure, but I do appreciate the thumbs up as always. I love that. Helps out. It means I'm doing something right for some people, which is reassuring, I should say. I got a 3rd coming on here. Okay. Welcome, welcome. All right, about to wrap it up, y'all. Unless I get something in the chat right before we go. It's been a quick one. Just had to knock out a few thousand steps. Now I'm on my way. See you in the morning. Thanks. Have a great night.